Professor Wajakoya and my junior running mate, learned friend, who people forget that when he was very young, he was baptized by a priest or a bishop as George. So he is George Wajakoya. All the ambassadors and high commissions and countries that have their presence in Kenya, we honor you. The registrar of political parties, the political parties here, and particularly the small, so-called small but better unfunded, for which my party is one of those, and all the honorable Wanjikos, Aminas, and Anyangos. My name is David Maura Wahiga. I'm the party leader of Agano Party, and that presidential candidate, that other one, the other one who has been referred sometimes as the church candidate, but I'm much more than that. I'm the people's candidate. I have very brief remarks. Thank you, IEBC, for inviting us here on this your national election conference. Thank you also for such a powerful and timely theme, moving Kenya towards a stronger democracy. My running mate and I have also not missed the fact that we are not just here to talk about democracy, but we are talking about a stronger democracy. I and my running mate are in this race because we believe we need a very strong democracy in our nation, in Kenya. When Abraham Lincoln defined democracy, he said it was a government of the people, by the people, and finally for the people. We notice that the word for, I don't know, I can't remember where it falls in English, whether it's an article, was said last. And for us, that's where the rubber meets the road, because it's talked of for the people. We face a situation in Kenya where we have lacked stronger democracy. 59 years after independence, our nation is reeling from very high cost of living, high cost of foodstuffs, unemployment, such high external debt, not to mention real hunger and famine in some parts of the country where 59 years after independence, there are Kenyans who are photographed holding a begging bowl. But while that is going on, we are losing a minimum, and we in my party don't think that figure is correct, of 2 billion Kenya shillings per day, which adds to about 730 billion per year. That's about $1 trillion. Our figures are 5 billion, so for us in Agano is 2 trillion per year, giving about 10 trillion per 5 years. But also, while that's going on, not less than Kenya shillings 15 trillion, which would have developed our country and handled matters that have placed us where we are, was said in our 2017-2018 budget as being not only illegally obtained, but illegally stashed in countries abroad. And they don't just keep it, they use it to develop their countries. But Kenya is at its lowest moment. Abraham Lincoln did not envisage this or condone this state of affairs. In our country, we read, and I read, it's written that when King David, the biblical King David, was leader of the nation of Israel, in the book of Psalms, and I know you are people of books, 78, 72, it said of him that he guided, he led, he shepherded, he provided for Israel with integrity of heart and with skillful hands. In our nation, we have not shepherded. Our leadership has not done that. That's why we are in this race. And that's where we are lacking in stronger democracy. No, they have not done that. To the contrary, this is what we say in Kenya, that we are in this race because our past leadership have eaten with both sides of the sword. The other way we put it, we say they have not only eaten the sheep, but they have also eaten the kid and the cord or the rope that tied the ship. Our democracy is not just very weak, but it's in the ICU. On our campaign trail, we are saying, for there to be a strong democracy, let's stop corruption. For there to be a strong democracy, our development money, or money that should have made Kenya a first world back to our country. For us in Agano, this is our sole purpose for being in this campaign. And for you, IEBC, we support you. For you, IEBC, we and the Kenyan people and the international community, we in Agano pledge to keep peace. We urge you, IEBC, not to be we urge you, IEBC, to be focused and not to allow yourselves to be sidetracked, but to be focused in delivering a smooth and credible elections. That's what Kenyans are expecting of you. We have not been in this road again, so we don't even understand some of the complaints that are being thrown your way. But don't allow yourself to be sidetracked. When I win, and when my running mate and I, please announce our win with red eyes. Of my brother, Professor Ajakoya, we'll see you at the ballot, and we'll also see you at the debates. But there is that little matter. I am praying that when we have won, and you join my government, you can one day become a bishop as well. And there is that little matter of a bishop you referred is from hell. Please deal with that. There is also the other matter that you'll do away with the constitution. Kenyans are asking a lot of questions you have not addressed. And finally, you know it's not true. There are processes. Growing of bang is illegal. You are a lawyer like me. Let's be leaders of processes. Let's follow laws. And the truth of the matter is, you can't be a president, grow it one day, and it pays the Chinese or the foreign loan. God bless you. Thank you for inviting us here. Please, see you at the ballot. Turn out. We will keep peace. Good day.
Thank you. Managing politicians for in 40 minutes, I think I've tried. Thank you. I hand over to you.
Thank you very much, Chairman, for your great moderation. I think I wouldn't have done any better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to the exciting parts of why we're here. I know I've kept you seated for a while, but the promise in the next 5 minutes we will be done. So right now, I would like to get to that stage for signing of election pledge by the 2022 general election presidential candidates. I'd like to welcome to, on my right, the representative of UDA and the chairman. Please, the commissioners present, IEBC, and the vice chair, please, if you could join the chairman here. All right. I'd also like to ask the candidates, 2022 general candidates, to join the chairman on my right, which is your left. So we do have all the candidates and their representatives. They are going to sign the election pledge 2022. I'd also like to welcome to the platform to witness this our development partners and members of the diplomatic corps to please.
Y hay gente que nos sigue también la tradición.
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Actually, for us to make a wheelchair, we have to take measurements of the user.
After doing my assessment, I get to know the parent, I get to know the heaviness she's carrying.
Disability comes at different stages of life.
How well do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated political debates. Baraza la Siasa.
Hiyo kitu azungumzie, angalie hali ya maisha ya watu.
Informative health discussions. Business, farming. Tasty Wednesday, Fitness Thursday, and Feel Good Friday with amazing DJs, celebs,
waimbaji, kuna comedians, alafu kuna wajinga.
and music bands every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. The next set of millionaires are farmers, as we know agriculture has been and still is the backbone of our economy. As we traverse the different counties to meet different farmers, we ensure to get the story of how they started farming and even how they continue to penetrate the market and overcome the challenges.
Hapa, the reason why nilieka goose na si ducks. Goose, they are very easy to maintain.
A lot of farmers keep on calling, inquiring whether you're supposed to raise some seeds in the nursery or you're supposed to do them directly in the field.
The greenhouse helps us control the temperature because the temperature needs to be between 28 to 32 degrees.
Walk this journey with us every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. It's no secret, construction ain't cheap. But how do we make it affordable? Different individuals are finding ways of cutting down cost by use of pre-stressed slabs other than reinforced concrete, recycling plastics to make pavers.
The brick is stronger, it's cheaper, and it's lighter.
And recycling wastewater in your household.
What happens to my waste from the washroom, the solid waste? All that can break down.
Those are just but a few. Every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. we talk construction.
There's no alpha without an omega. There's no lead without any followers. No man is an island. We need each other. We need this conference.
We say it, we do it, we act it.
Kama una mpenzi wako, kila siku kama nilivyosema, kila siku mwishi mapenzi.
We don't toe the line, we set the standard. We don't eat the grass, we lead the pack.
As an alpha male, you're also a leader. Not to just women, friends and family, but to everyone else you've never met before.
We are the beauty, the spice and the brains. The men's conference where men become alpha males.
And you can catch us every Wednesday at 10 p.m. This is The Grind. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. T.S. Eliot.
So I decided, let me just take this up, put the teaching on hold first. Let me try see where this can go.
I mean, the opportunities are a lot.
But is that all you need? Oh wait, there's more. This seems a little too much. Let's slow it down.
You do this is something you do out of passion.
Join me, Violet Njoki, as I navigate through the maze of the increasingly dynamic business environment and quiet down the noises, as I help you flourish in business every Monday at 7:30 p.m.